me now living there. I've had my gift about 2.5 years. I've been reading for people for about 1.5 years, and it's only been in the last 6 to 8 months that I've started doing shows and events for people. So thank you very much for having me. I do still get quite nervous, and I feel everybody else is nervous as well, so that doesn't help. I get a bit of a shaky voice. So today all day I've got a guy with me called George, and I think he's for Sarah. I was asking about painting and decorating because he made me feel like he was a painter and decorator. So I'm also going through a lot of changes at the moment, at crossroads in your life kind of things. And do you also get a bit of anxiety or a bit of a panicky feeling?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. As I said earlier, he gives me that he's in his late 80s, he gives me a fair age. He doesn't tell me at this present time how he passed, but he's a very chill, happy man, and he would rather talk about happy times than bad times. Thank you. Okay. So, can I ask, have you had problems with your car recently, or?
Yes.
Okay. You just showed me tinkering with the car, so I know that you're having difficulties. Don't worry, I don't know if you're considering getting a new car, but he says it's better to stick with what you know, because you know that it's a good fix, rather than getting a new.
Oh, it's gone.
Okay. And do you take a lot of photographs, or are you the one that does the photos for the dancing?
Just for my girls.
Okay. Have you been doing something with pictures recently?
Yeah.
And I needed to wear a necklace tonight because I felt a necklace was important. So I'm not sure if that's for you. If you have an important necklace or you...
No.
Okay, that's fine. It'll come out once. I'm sure. Thank you. Are one of your girls into ladybooks or insects?
Little one, yeah, she kind of likes to keep it on. She doesn't like to.
And does she not sleep well? Is she quite,
Nice to sleep.
yeah. How old is she? Is she 5? I feel like she has a lot of light around her, a lot of spirits. She never stops. Loads of energy.
Yeah.
Has she got fair to light hair? Like golden coloured hair?
No, I'd say it's maybe brown.
Brown. Okay. She just comes across with a lot of light and it looks like it's around her head, if that makes sense. Thank you. And I don't know something about taxis. Have you been being a taxi for somebody, or do you get asked to taxi people about?
Just the girls back and forth.
Okay. Now, can I ask, do you live where there's lots of land? Is there lots of land around you? Or did he live around, did he do farming or live on a farm or something? Because I'm being shown quite a lot of...
Father worked on the farm.
And is he passed?
Yeah.
Okay. And something about a pinky promise. Have you made a pinky promise recently?
Big bad year.
That's fine. So it's just their way of saying that they're around you when you do these things and they still see everything that's going on. And there's a party coming up, is it a birthday coming up? Beginning of August? First 2 weeks?
No, don't think so.
Okay.
You've got that.
You've got one?
Well, I do, but in the farm.
Okay. Right, well, closing my eyes. Has somebody been having problems with their eyesight recently? Have been through a test or have been having problems with their eyes?
I work in opticians.
Ah, okay. That makes sense then.
She just had a night test.
That's fine. I feel Greenland or Graceland, I'm not quite sure if there's an Elvis connection, if one of them was into Elvis. But I heard Greenland Greenland before I heard Graceland. I don't know what the connection is with the two. I'm not sure. I have to just say it like that. Either Greenland or Graceland. If it doesn't make sense now, hopefully it'll come in the next day or so and make sense. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Can I ask, was his passing fairly quick? This man, I feel like it was really quick. It doesn't make me feel like he was ill for a very long time. It just feels like he was gone, and it gives me a quick breath. I think that's your nerves. Feel. Sorry, picking on you first of all. It affects me literally to the point where if somebody's got a bad knee, I'll bang my knee. Or if somebody's getting a new dress, I'll get a new dress. It's really crazy. My life is, yeah. Some of you that know me will know how it works with me. I believe we all have it inside of us, and we all should tap into it and tune into it, because obviously it helps you in many, many different ways in your life. Thank you. Okay, he was quite a knowledgeable man, and he likes to give his knowledge, which is why I am talking the way I am and trying to pass my knowledge on, because that is how he would have been, and he would like to help in any way that he can. Thank you, and I know you just decorated as well, because I think we got that before. So thank you. I'll leave his love with you for just now, and we'll see if we can get somebody else. Thank you. Oh, I should have got a glass of water, I think. Can you get me one, please? I think the name Claire is important for tonight anyway. Most of you know I struggle with names. I used to struggle with names because of something that happened when I first started. It gave me not very much confidence in giving names, but I'm getting more confident now. With you, yeah, like you realise you know what you've got to do, and try and block them out as much as possible. Have you started putting people out? Yeah. Haven't you clear out? It's on, yeah. Thank you. And is there something about your couch? Are you needing a new couch? I was making pick one up today. Oh, that's good. Never made it. That's fine. And I don't know why, but I get the name Billy is important. I'm not sure to you. To you. That's fine. Is that your brother? No, it's an in-law. An in-law. Okay. Thank you. Music is important. Either he really likes music or you quite like music. It's not my kind of music. Quite noisy? Yeah. Quite noisy music. And do you sometimes... Okay. I'm getting a scar on the back of the head. I'm not sure if that's his scar or you have a scar on the back of your head. I'll go on. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. And can I ask, is your living room, have you been decluttering, or do you have lots of trinkets and lots of things? I do, but they're kind of packed away. Okay, that's fine. And a problem in the right ear. It could be somebody has hearing problems or somebody's had a ear infection. That's yours. Yeah, that's fine. Now, is there some curiosity about your family tree, or have you been trying to find out about the past and things like that? Yeah, that's fine. But you're struggling a little bit with that. Yeah. You feel like you come to a block and you don't really get past that block. And I don't know why I'm being shown an open fire. Do you have an open fire, or do you want an open fire? Well, we have one. Yeah, sort of an open fire. Okay.
And we always used to have the other houses. Yes.
Thank you. Can I ask, do you get pain in your wrist?
Yeah.
Quite a lot. I do healing as well, so if any of you have aches and pains, yeah, when I came in, I felt Sarah's back. Someone's got some back to that, I think. I'm being shown a Jaguar. Did somebody used to drive a Jaguar? Was it this man Billy?
No.
Was it the family?
It was in the family.
Okay. I think he likes his cars. You know what I mean? It gives me the feeling like he would like nice cars, and he refers to that Jaguar. Thank you. And you and him got on quite well. Like you were on the same kind of wavelength.
Yeah.
Not everybody in the family was. Like some kind of felt like they were looking down on you maybe, or like they were better people than you. That's how he makes me feel, like everybody. Not
Like a
everybody
black sheep in the family.
Ah, okay. Not everybody's on the same same level. Thank you. And now I'm being shown narrow boats or barges. I'm not sure if you've been on narrow boats.
No, I haven't. No. But John and I are going to go on if that's...
Okay. Is that fairly recent, in the last year or so? No. Okay. It's definitely a canal boat or a barge.
Oh, that might be like the
That's okay.
And
I'll
if
give it to you.
the nephew. He's been on one recently.
Okay. And has he been going through a hard time, or has he been going through quite a lot of things?
Yeah.
And is he doing some training or some...
Yeah.
That's great. So he may benefit from a private reading as well, if he would be
Just
interested.
live here.
I do it on Skype. I do it as far away as Australia and New Zealand on Skype.
All right.
So yeah,
All right, well...
distance isn't a problem.
Okay.
Hey? I love Skype. Thank you. I feel like there are quite a few people there for you. It's majority male. There's one or two ladies in the background, but it's predominantly male spirit that stands around you. Thank you. And are you an early riser?
Yeah.
You're up quite like 6 o'clock in the morning every morning?
Near enough every morning.
Can I ask, is your house quite dark in colour scheme and things?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, no, the granddaughter says.
The granddaughter's house is quite dark. I feel the house, it feels quite, even though there's room to move, it feels like heavy or claustrophobic. And I feel like spirit hangs around in that house. Not bad, but I just feel like there is something that hangs around that house.
Yeah, we've seen something.
Oh, okay.
It just like kind of
Goes past you.
yeah.
Okay. Need some sage. You can just do it for them. Definitely. Thank you. He gives me that he's fitting well. Again, he's very happy. When they get there, they're not miserable or sad because they see the other side, you know, so they're happy. So thank you, I'll leave you. I want to say I have a lady, either Maggie or Margaret. She's quite a strong lady in spirit. She's very, a brick's a brick. Does that make sense to somebody? Yeah. Very domineering lady. Like she wouldn't have taken any BS off anybody. I think that's how she comes through, very, very strong. She's strong, but she's not miserable. Do you know what I mean? She's very stern. She shows affection in her own way. I don't feel like she's very cuddly all over you, but she would maybe be a little cuddle. Does that make sense?
Probably could be any better result.
Okay, that's fine. And she gives me diamonds. So have you been doing something with jewellery recently, or having something done to jewellery?
She's recently passed and she's left me with an engagement ring.
Ah, that's lovely. Thank you. For recently passing, she's very strong. But again, she's a very strong person on this plane, and that's how she'll come through. And something about curtains.
Oh my God! Oh dear, right, okay,
Now she gives me a bad hip, a bad left hip, and I'm not sure if it's her hip or you have problems in your hip.
yes, I know.
In here,
Yeah,
right in there.
I know.
Thank you. She's talking about a coat or a jacket. She likes her coats and she likes her jackets, but there's something about a jacket. Have you done something to a jacket? Have you got rid of a jacket or something?
We were just talking to, before you came on, I said I need to get rid of our clothes. You know, that's what I said. Yeah.
That's lovely though, do you know, that's lovely to say that she is still with you even though she's passed. It's just amazing to think that they are so close even though they feel so far away. It's lovely, thank you. Now can I ask, did she have a heart problem or did she have problems with her heart? Was it that heart that made her pass though? Because she doesn't give me that feeling. You know, I feel like it was something else, but I feel like she had problems with the heart. Thank you. And she likes her hair done. She likes to have her hair has to be. And did she use a lot of hairspray or do you?
No, she did.
She did. I absolutely whacked my head up like nobody's business today. But if that's what she was like, then that's how it gives it to me. Does she like sweets?
Yeah, which one is supposed to? Just to diabetic.
And now I'm getting Patsy Cline music in my head. Do you use like Patsy Cline? No. Do you know if she did? It's gone off in my head. Well, again, she's just as strong as she was on this plane. She's that strong, and her personality won't change for anybody.
Yep, got one wrong.
Thank you. Okay. I want to say April is important either for somebody's birthday or anniversary. She gives me the number 4, so I take that as the 4th month.
She was a 14.
Okay. No,
It's a 4.
yeah, it's definitely a 4. So if it doesn't make sense now, I'll give it to you because it might make sense when you go away. But April is important. And September. She gives me something in September as well.
And that was my first time as well.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Is somebody on water tablets? Just take water tablets. She takes water tablets. And she gives me what looks like a magnifying glass. I don't know if she looked. Did she read through a magnifying glass or did she use?
She had one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She gives me that as being important as well. That's fine. swimming a lot? Yeah. She's like a mermaid. That's how she was thinking it, like a mermaid in the water all the time. Ah, okay, that's good. Well, no, you won't go in on your own. No, she would, yeah. Thank you. Have you done travelling or do you want to travel? Oh, okay. Have you been to Africa? Or do you want to go to Africa?
I know somebody that's there just now.
Ah, okay, that's fine. That's why. It itchy head, I don't know if it's hers from all the hairspray. If it's not hers, somebody else scratches their head quite a lot. Do you use things to scratch your head?
No.
Like a pencil or something like that to scratch your head? I don't know what that is. Sometimes if they show me something I don't understand what it is, I ask them to show me again. Do you do lots of paperwork? Do you do clerical work or some kind of paperwork? Okay, that's fine. And are you considering cutting your hours or reducing it a little bit?
No, not sure.
I feel a reduction in hours rather than a change of job, if that makes
Right,
sense.
yes, I might do.
Okay. Can I ask, did you not get a chance to say goodbye?
Probably not, no.
And the necklace isn't yours, is it? Do you have an important necklace or a special necklace?
Not really, no.
If it's not a necklace, it could be a scarf, or something worn around the neck. Do you wear scarves quite a lot? And do you have a scarf from her?
I'll have them.
Ah, that's right. Can I ask, do you have a son?
A son?
Yes.
Yes.
And are you having, I won't say difficulties, but are you going through things with him at the moment?
Right, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Can I ask, does he live with you?
Yes.
Is there talk of him moving out or
No.
you want him to move out? If he hasn't mentioned it now, I do feel like that's coming up in the next wee while. Just tell him to be cautious, because it might seem fantastic on the outside, but when he gets there it might not all be what is expected. Is that okay? I'll just leave it like that. I want to give you a love, but she's a bit
Oh, yeah.
but I give it.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you very much for letting me. If she'll stand back. She might not. Is somebody into country and western music? I've got that song Jolene in my head now. Does that make sense to you?
No, I just think it's a funny song.
I've got a man in front of me, he's quite a well-built man. Jeans, a denim shirt, he's got a bit of a belly. White hair, moustache, well tanned. Could be a cowboy if he had a hat on. from here. He doesn't feel like he's from here. Does anybody have an American connection? Okay. I want to say like Texas kind of way, just by the way he like holds himself and the way Louisiana. I'm not great with geography around that area. This man makes me feel like he maybe didn't quite make it to 60, maybe 59. He doesn't make me feel really, really old now. Say Malcolm Moore. Malcolm, I think. No. I'll try and get some more of them. Okay. Sells cars. Car salesman. Car salesman. A car salesman cowboy. I don't know if he's got a scar on his head, but they can be very aware of a scar on the front of the head. If any of it makes sense, just stick your hand up. Don't do an hard seal on you. What's a Winnebago?
Well, that's like a
What dog?
big camper van.
Okay.
The American.
Like an RV.
It's like an RV,
Alright.
but it's, the name says it's Winnebago, so that's American, isn't it? It's definitely American. Charles or Charlie, important? Just Charles or Charlie? And does any of the rest make sense?
Not a bit of camper van.
Okay,
Or
that person. Okay. And your dad's passed?
Yeah.
Did he go to America or did he have dealings with America? Do you know? No. Okay. I don't like to make it.
I go to America most years.
Okay. Have you got a car in America?
No. No, it's not a car.
You hire a car?
Yeah. And I'd love to go round America in a camper van, but that's just one of my
Dreams.
dreams, yeah.
Okay. Can I ask, did your dad pass of cancer?
Yes.
Okay. And did it go right through?
No, that was my mum.
That was your mum. And June and July are important to you for your birthdays or anniversaries? Okay, that's fine. And July? For your birthday or an anniversary?
Not for anything.
Sounds really odd. Do you use the toaster a lot? Like, does somebody like a lot of toast?
What's that?
Okay. Thank you. And then, was your dad a smoker?
Yeah.
It gives me a bit of a chesty cough and breathing. And I feel Valentine's Day is important as well, or around that time. Yeah.
Started rolling my husband Valentine's Day.
Ah, okay, that's lovely. Thank you. I think, were they quite quiet, your mum and dad? Like, did they talk quite quietly?
My mum did, yeah.
Because the way I'm talking, it's like I've gone right down in my cat. It's like a calm voice rather than an erratic voice, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. And you were with her at the end?
Well, I was until I looked at my brother.
Like stroking her hand and holding her hand and stuff like that. I feel like that was a real comfort to her. And And was she at the point where she wasn't eating or she wasn't getting anything to eat?
Yeah.
Okay. I know death is a very hard time for anybody, but I feel like you did really struggle with that. She makes me feel like she's about you quite a lot, and she'll try and show you in any way possible. Have you had a white feather recently? A white feather recently?
There was actually what was scared of the shop there.
That's lovely. That's her way of showing you that she's around you. She's trying to show as much as possible that she is with you. And you are going through some hard things in your own personal life at the moment. Are you not getting out as much as you would like to? You're kind of hiding yourself away a little bit.
I've gone through that.
And she worries about your eating. Are you not eating very well?
I've got a problem with that sense.
She likes to know that you're eating well. It's quite important to her to make sure that you're keeping up your energy. Thank you. And have you been to Blackpool? She gives me Blackpool. Okay. And can I ask, was it quite a small service that she had for her funeral?
Yes.
I feel like it was quite small and quite intimate and quite compact, if that makes sense.
Yes. Well, that's the service.
Did she like singing?
She tried.
And she comes in on the right side. Do you ever get buzzing in your ears?
On my leg.
To get on your left. Left side is father's side, right side is mother's side. So if it's left side, it'll be your dad about. If it's the right side, it'll be your mum. And do you get headaches as well?
Not too bad, no.
That's how I know when I'm channeling. If I'm not listening, I get headaches. But they come in buzzes in my ears. That's how it starts. She sends her regards, but she makes me feel like